Component. Component. I need to replace a component in my car. The new phone has more components than the old one. The component of the computer that controls the display is the graphics card.
Concentration. Concentration. I need to concentrate on my studies. He had difficulty concentrating on the task. She was able to concentrate her mental energy on the difficult problem.
Concept. Concept. I need to understand the concept of the lesson. The concept of the new software was too complicated for me. The concept behind the new product was revolutionary.
Concern. Concern. I have a concern about the new policy. He expressed his concern about the situation. My biggest concern is that I won't have enough time.
Concerned. Concerned. I am concerned about the results. He was concerned that he wouldn't get the job. She was concerned that she wouldn't pass the test.
Conduct. Conduct. She conducted a survey. He conducted an experiment. They conducted a meeting.
Confidence. Confidence. She has a lot of confidence in her abilities. I have confidence in my friends. He has confidence in his team.
Conflict. Conflict. There was a conflict between the two sides. The conflict caused a lot of tension. The conflict resulted in a stalemate.
Confusing. Confusing. The instructions were confusing. The explanation was confusing. The problem was confusing.
Conscious. Conscious. He was conscious of the danger. She was conscious of her surroundings. We were conscious of the time.
Conservative. Conservative. He is a conservative thinker. She is a conservative politician. They are conservative with their money.
Consideration. Consideration. She showed consideration for her friends. He gave consideration to all the options. They gave consideration to her request.
Consistent. Consistent. She was consistent in her work. He was consistent in his performance. They were consistent in their approach.
Constant. Constant. There was a constant hum in the background. She had a constant smile on her face. They had a constant presence at the meetings.
Constantly. Constantly. He was constantly talking. She was constantly smiling. They were constantly asking questions.
Construct. Construct. He constructed a table. She constructed a house. They constructed a bridge.
Construction. Construction. The construction of the building was completed. The construction of the road took longer than expected. The construction of the dam was delayed.
Contemporary. Contemporary. The contemporary art was interesting. The contemporary music was catchy. The contemporary literature was thought-provoking.
Contest. Contest. He won the contest. She participated in the contest. They judged the contest.
Contract. Contract. She signed a contract. He negotiated a contract. They wrote a contract.
Contribute. Contribute. He contributed to the project. She contributed to the organization. They contributed to the cause.
Contribution. Contribution. His contribution was appreciated. Her contribution was invaluable. Their contribution was essential.
Convert. Convert. He converted the file. She converted the currency. They converted the document.
Convinced. Convinced. I am convinced of his innocence. She was convinced of her decision. He was convinced of his opinion.
Core. Core. The core of the issue was not addressed. The core values of the company are important. The core temperature of the oven must be monitored.
Corporate. Corporate. He works in corporate finance. She works in corporate law. They work in corporate marketing.
Council. Council. The council discussed the issue. The council voted on the proposal. The council approved the budget.
County. County. He lives in the county. She works in the county. They visited the county.
Courage. Courage. He showed courage in the face of adversity. She showed courage in the face of danger. They showed courage in the face of uncertainty.
Crash. Crash. The car crashed into a tree. The airplane crashed into the mountain. The boat crashed into the rocks.
Creation. Creation. He created a masterpiece. She created a work of art. They created a sculpture.
Creature. Creature. He found a creature in the garden. She saw a creature in the woods. They encountered a creature in the forest.
Crew. Crew. The crew was experienced. The crew was helpful. The crew was friendly.
Crisis. Crisis. There was a crisis in the country. She faced a crisis in her life. They had to deal with a crisis at work.
Criterion. Criterion. He met the criterion. She exceeded the criterion. They failed to meet the criterion.
Critic. Critic. He is a harsh critic. She is a sympathetic critic. They are tough critics.
Critical. Critical. The situation was critical. His condition was critical. Her judgment was critical.
Criticism. Criticism. He received criticism. She accepted criticism. They welcomed criticism.
Criticize. Criticize. He criticized the plan. She criticized the proposal. They criticized the idea.
Crop. Crop. He planted a crop. She harvested a crop. They grew a crop.
Crucial. Crucial. The information was crucial. Her role was crucial. His decision was crucial.
Cry. Cry. He cried with joy. She cried with sadness. They cried with frustration.
Cure. Cure. They found a cure for the disease. She searched for a cure for her illness. He discovered a cure for the virus.
Curve. Curve. The road had a sharp curve. She had a curved spine. They had curved teeth.
Curved. Curved. The blade was curved. The bridge was curved. The staircase was curved.
Debate. Debate. He debated the issue. She debated the proposal. They debated the idea.
Debt. Debt. He paid off his debt. She took on debt. They were in debt.
Decent. Decent. He had a decent job. She had a decent salary. They had decent living conditions.
Declare. Declare. He declared his love. She declared her independence. They declared their allegiance.